Hello and welcome to In the Court of the Wenton Knave. We've got to volume 6, the final volume of You Can't Do That on Stage Anymore. We're not at the end of the live releases, there's 2 more after this one as well. Actually, there was 20 CDs in total before the finale coming soon. This one is a bit of a disappointment in many ways. There's a lot of tracks on here because generally it's the shorter tracks. It's the silly stuff. And generally the theme is about sex, so it's all that kind of stuff. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because obviously, his funny stuff is good, but there is a sense of disappointment after some of the other albums, particularly Part 2 and Part 4 and Part 5. This is less my kind of thing. However, we do have kind of a finale at the end to end off the series, so that's okay. The album starts with something from quite early on with Flo and Eddie in 1970. Apparently they arrived at this concert in Florida and some angry man threatened them and said, "You better not do anything disgusting on stage, you know I hate filth." I think after Jim Morrison had played there, and so they basically just took the mic and did this ridiculous anti-smut loyalty oath they had to take. So that's quite entertaining. Then we got the Poodle Lecture, 77 version of the Poodle Lecture, which obviously goes into Dirty Love, but this one's from 79. The Poodle Lecture actually from the Baby Snakes movie. Magic Fingers from 200 Motels, played in 1980. Steve I's there. I like Magic Fingers. I think that should be played more. The Madison Panty-Sniffing Festival from 1980. What can I say about that? Honey, Don't You Want a Man Like Me from the 88 band. There's a bit more of 88 on here. The only other part in the series where there's a few 88 tracks. There's only 2 tracks on Part 4 and then a few on here, and that's it. Always Better Live. The original version really had a real demo sound to it, strangely, which is weird because it was live. Then we got Father Oblivion from 72. There's very, very little from 72, so that's kind of cool. Pre-Napoleon Murphy Brock. Then we got Is That Guy Kidding or What from 77. Adrian Blues on that. I'm So Cute from 1980. That's a cool song because it's nice because it's very, very short. Then we got a track called White Person from 77. Lonely Person's Devices from 75. So 2 tracks, new tracks there, so that's all right. Then we got Ms. Pinky, another performance of Ms. Pinky. Do you really need Ms. Pinky live? I don't know, maybe. Shove It Right In from 200 Motels, performed in 71. It's part of the Fillmore East concert. More on that later. Wind Up Working in a Gas Station from 75, I believe. This is Philadelphia 75. The full concert is available in Philly 76 the following year. Make a Sex Noise from 88. Tracy Is a Snob from 1980. I've Been In You from 78. This is not the Baby Snakes movie version. This is actually later on. And again, do you really need another live version of that? The best live version of that is the one on the movie where he explains it beforehand and then he plays the song. I don't think you really need many live versions of that, really. Emperor of Ohio from 1980. Dinah-Moe Humm, 84 band again. Version of Dinah-Moe Humm. He's So Gay from 84. That's from the Does Human Belong in Music DVD video. It's one of those things that's better live because it's got a good, nice. It's got a nice groove to it that's quite fast. Camarillo Brillo, 84 band. It's all these sort of famous silly songs that we haven't heard very much actually. And Muffin Man as well. I like Muffin Man because I think it's quite funny. He thought he was a man, but he was a muffin. 84 band. This too, talking to the audience, the New York City Halloween Audience. Then we've got the Illinois Enema Bandit. So that's a highlight for me of this album. There aren't many live versions of that, but it's nice to hear the 84 man play that. And the other highlight, there's kind of 3 highlights on here for me, but the other highlight is 13. We finally get to hear that. Famously recorded, written by Zappa and El Shankar. So that's cool. 78. Lobster Girl is another silly song. Black Napkins. You can never have enough versions of Black Napkins. We're Turning Again from 88. The 88 man played We're Turning Again. Do they need to play We're Turning It In? I like the theme, so maybe, Adding Orifice, another great track. Best version is on Make a Judgment Here. Catholic Girls, this is for me the definitive version of Catholic Girls. I think it's very funny, better than the album version, and the denouement is better, I think, than the little kids saying it. I think it's better when the band all say it. Cruiselot from 88, another famous song. And Trying to Grow a Chin from 77. That's the version on the Baby Snakes movie. Take Your Clothes Off When You Dance. That's great to hear, from 78. It's another one of those things we haven't heard a lot of, and we should have done, because that's one of his great themes. Lisa's Live Story. Now this is Lisa Popale, who was in the band very briefly, who has this fantastic, classically trained soprano voice. She can sing all these things, but didn't stay in the band unfortunately because she couldn't. They found she couldn't do the other stuff. She couldn't play keyboards in the way they needed and all that stuff. So that's a shame, really. But here, this is telling them her life story. Apparently, he had to re-record the drums on that recording because they were distorted on the original recording. Controversial. Overdub. The only overdub in the whole series. Lonesome Cowboy Nando being a mutant version from the '88 band doing it, and the original version '71 with Jimmy Cole Black doing it. So that's cool. And so we reach the end of the series. The 6 volumes of 12 CDs, 13 hours. Volume 6 itself is kind of a boring volume for me because it's just all the silly songs. But the last 2 tracks, we have the 200 Motels finale, followed by Strictly Genteel from '81, which is the best way to end the album, really. What a series. You should buy them all, really. There we go. My battery in the camera is running out. I'll see you next time.